Max Mills in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people are like, oh.
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
She really wouldn't be
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the raw reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to the SweetpeaDiaries. It's your girl, Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the SweetpeaDiaries. Be sure to like the video, share, and subscribe. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know if you can hear. I want to make sure that the sound is sounding before we get into this mess, okay? Into this mess that is Jaguar Wright. So you guys let me know if you can hear, if the microphone is sounding, if it is doing what it has to do. Let me know. I don't see any of my moderators here yet. We got about 12 people in the building, and I guess ain't nobody listening to me. Can't nobody hear. I done asked y'all several times. There go my moderator. Thank you, T. Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hey, happy Friday. Now, this is not going to be your typical Scan-the-Gram. Usually, we have Scan-the-Gram on Friday nights. But this is a kind of a Scan-the-Gram. We're here to cover this foolishness that is Jaguar Wright. Okay. Now, y'all know that Jag been running around in these streets talking about Jay-Z to anybody that will have her on a platform, child. Anybody that would listen, anywhere that she can peddle these stories about the industry, about Jay-Z, about Diddy, about everybody, she gonna go on up there. And these content creators, they love it because it gives them views. Now, Storm Monroe kicked it off. Now I'm gonna blame Storm because Storm is the reason for this monster. All right, because he went viral with Jaguar Wright. He got millions of views on his videos. And I remember a particular interview that he did with her, and he tried to say that the Illuminati was after her and that he believed Tasha K when she was coming at Jag, that was an Illuminati hit and all this shit. I blame Storm Monroe. All right. Now, Jay-Z, a lot of people said, well, she been saying these things about Jay-Z. She been saying these things about the industry. See, Miles, I don't think he was the first, but I'm just saying I blame Storm. He went viral with her. He had all them goddamn views. He created a monster. I know Tasha K also interviewed her, but I just feel like she really got her traction over there. That's where they got the million views, and I feel like he created a monster. I do. Just the viral sensation, the views and everything. I just think it went to his head, it went to her head, and they, then Tasha, she tried to get the million views, by doing the documentary on her, and she tried to see if she can get some more views off of Jag. But it just seems like everybody is hosting Jaguar Wright. Every time you turn around, she's on somebody's, channel. Even now, so she's getting mainstream. She was over there with Piers Morgan, So I want to talk to y'all tonight. I want to have an honest conversation with y'all about Jag. Okay. Now, y'all know I don't usually cover her. I could have jumped on that bandwagon, and I could do the Jaguar content and try to go viral and get the views and all that. But she's just not my cup of tea, because I have several theories of how I really feel about her content and how I really feel about what she says and how she moves out here in these streets. And to me, I feel like a lot of these videos, it's clickbait. People just want views, and they just want the money that comes with hosting Jaguar, period. A lot of the things that she says, like when she sat up there and said that, I'm gonna let y'all, we're gonna watch a couple clips, but when she sat up there and said that she knows how Sean Carter is, he put a gun to her head and said, bitch, sing. Where? When? Where? Right? But people will let her say this shit. People will sit there and let her say this garbage out of her mouth, and nobody challenges her. Why? Because they want the views. They want her to go viral. They want the subscribers. They want all the attention that comes with Jaguar Wright. Okay. Now, if you got somebody sitting on your platform and sits there and tells a bold-faced lie like that, and nobody says anything, you just sit there and go along with it. Come on. You really believe that Jay-Z put a gun to her head and said, bitch, sing? Now, they even saying that she was saying a bunch of things, and now she's trying to take it back. She's double, she pussy popping, pop locking and pussy popping now. She's backtracking. Well, I want to play a clip, okay? Now, Jag likes to she likes to flag people. Well, honey, this is TikTok. This is content that's on other platforms. So, it's covered by fair use. So I'm going to put that little banner up real quick. This clip that I'm about to show, honey, copyright disclaimer, section 107 of the Copyright Act. Okay, it's fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Honey, we doing a review on Miss Jag. Now check this out, right? This is the type of shit she be saying. All right, this is what she does. Now this is on Lipstick Alley. This is why I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it from here, and I'm not going to use it from anywhere else because, you can't flag me for using something from Lipstick Alley. All right. But these are her words. All right. Let me get this.
It's just as bad as the devil. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. I know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you. I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing. So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you? I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me, and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. It's gonna be the women that give him in the end.
I gotta run that back one more time. Y'all play with this woman. Y'all play with this woman and y'all entertain this shit. Y'all just as cuckoo as she is. Listen at this shit.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the Diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. I know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you. I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing. So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you? I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me, and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy.
Now she wasn't going to say yes. When he asked her, wait a minute, are you saying that he put hands on you? She wasn't going to say yes, he did that. She going to try to talk around it and say, I'm saying Sean Carter knows everything he did to me. He's got it on tape. She is so dramatic, and people feed into it because it's entertainment. And a lot of people, listen, I'm not saying that we don't like Jay-Z, we don't like Diddy, we hate on these people, but when you got people that have been winning for a long time, right? They're millionaires, okay? They've been out here just getting it. Some people want to see them go down just because they've been winning for so long. So they want to believe this shit. They don't care if it's real or not. They actually want it to be real because they're tired of seeing these men win. That's the nature of people. People are haters, you know what I'm saying? Especially you sitting back, your life is shit, you know, your life in shambles, you robbing Peter to pay Paul, you broke as a joke. And you got Jay-Z out here, Basquiat, you know, he got the Jean Paul, you know, all these dreads looking like Basquiat and everything. And you got Diddy out here, billions of dollars. You know what I mean? They've been winning. They've been winning. So something like this, it's like, oh, you know, some people want it to be true. So they're going to take this stuff and internalize it just because they're haters, right? And then you got some people that don't like them and want to see them go down. So somebody like a Jaguar Wright, she's saying these things, they hope it's true. They want it to be true. But if I'm looking at this, if I'm on the outside and I'm looking at this, all I smell is a rat. All I see is a lie. This girl is a drama queen. Okay. I don't have anything against Jag, but Jag, I'm just calling you out for this bullshit. This is bullshit, Jag. You know damn well Jay-Z ain't put no goddamn box cutter to the side of you and cut you up. Oh, thank you guys. I see you guys in the chat. I see you. Thank you, Mrs. Jordan. She says, congrats again on your Walmart deal for Soul Sister Hair Care System. Now, I'm not gonna, because the girls will be out here saying she ain't got no deal. It's not really like a deal with Walmart. It's just I've been accepted to sell my products on the marketplace. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they gave me some type of contract or anything like that. No, I'm just able to put my products on the marketplace, which is still a huge deal for me because I had to be approved. You know, the products had to be accepted. You don't just sign up and, you know, you still have to, you know, you have to apply and all of that. Now, my next big step will actually be putting the products in the Walmart stores. Now, when I'm able to do that, then that's when we gonna be clapping, okay? Yay! That's when we gonna pop some bottles. When I'm able to walk in there and take my products off the shelf, then that's when we're going to throw a party. But right now, you know, it's still an accomplishment. You know, it's not anything to sneeze at. So I am very proud of myself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That don't mean I ain't rich now. I ain't got no money, y'all. That don't translate to money. So y'all still hit them cash apps and y'all still support the brand. Y'all still go and buy on the website. Okay, because your girl ain't got money yet. But when I do, y'all gonna be the first ones to know. Now, right back at this thing here. This thing. Girl, I'm not having it because you know what? See, the internet don't lie. Thank you, Mrs. Jordan. She says, whatever the agreement is, it's a big deal. You're on your way. Don't downplay that. Thank you so much, Mrs. Jordan. Y'all know how I am. I'm that way. I don't like to toot my own horn. You know what I'm saying? I always do that, and I have to stop doing it. I got to give myself more credit. I'm very hard on myself. Y'all know I am very hard on myself. So thank you very much for the support, and thank you very much for the encouragement. I appreciate you guys. So y'all know that the internet does not lie. The internet keeps everything, okay? Now, Miss Jaguar, I want you to remember back in 2002 when you did this song Cry with Jay-Z, okay? Now, I'm going to take everybody back to what her issue is with Jay-Z, okay? Because some people want to know, what is the problem, Jaguar? Why are you upset with Jay-Z, the industry, Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu? What are you mad at? What's the problem? Okay. Some people say she's bitter, First of all, Song Cry was not her song. That is not a song that was written for her by Jay-Z, or that part wasn't written for her. He did not do that with her in mind. Okay. Because when that song actually is on his album, she does not have her name is not mentioned. He doesn't have her as the vocalist on that album at all. When they did the Unplugged special, she actually sung as a backup singer, and she actually he didn't even know that the Roots had Jaguar with them. And I'm going to let you hear this from her own words. See, this is what I'm telling you. Why you got to, when you say shit back, like whether it was 2000, 2002, there's a record of it. So when I fast forward to 2024, you got some people that didn't know anything about the neo soul movement. They didn't know, they weren't checking for no Jaguar Wright back then. They didn't know anything. Exactly. Song Cry is a sample of Bobby Glen's song, Sounds Like a Love Song. Producer Just Blaze altered Bobby Glen's voice. Exactly. I was going to get into that, but thank you, Spicy Hot. Bobby Glen's voice is the one that you hear on the actual album. However, they altered the voice, made it sound more soulful and everything like that. It is not Jill Scott. It is not Erykah Badu. It is not Jaguar. It is actually Bobby Glen. Okay. A lot of people don't know that. They think that it's some soulful person singing or whatever. No, Just Blaze altered the for it to sound the way it sounds. The beautiful song. But Jaguar did sing the shit out of it on the MTV Unplugged special. Okay. So let's just put some context and put some history and put some respect on Bobby Glen. We're going to put some respect on Bobby Glen's song. Sounds Like a Love Song. Okay? We're going to put some respect on that. This is not Jag's song. It is not written for her. None of that. In fact, her name is not listed anywhere on the album. In the video, he didn't use her. None of that. Matter of fact, when he was singing the song on tour or in live concerts, she has never sung this song with him ever. Mary J. Blige would sing the song. Okay, that's one of the reasons this is a huge issue between Mary J. Blige, and her, because he didn't use her as he went on to go sing it and do all this. He never used her anymore. Now I'm going to actually read an article that Jaguar has said herself back in 2002 that she didn't even know Jay-Z. Okay. When she did this Unplugged song, she did not know Jay-Z. Matter of fact, they didn't even have any rehearsals. Okay. She did not know Jay-Z, had never met Jay-Z. So I'm trying to figure out, when did he put the gun to your head and say, bitch, sing? When? When? She also has another interview that we're going to read about where she met Mary J. Blige for the first time and was, you know, I guess going to do a rendition or sing with her. And she said, you go ahead and sing. It's your song. It wasn't the song crying song. It was a different song. It's your song. I'm just going to sit back. You're a legend, blah, 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 blah. It would sound like a little ass kissing to me. So we're going to read and we're going to listen at Miss Jaguar's words. These are your words, ma'am. Okay. So let me pull this up. This is an article from 2002. Okay. This is written by MTV. Okay. Now, this was around the same time that her album was coming out. Okay. Her Denial, Delusions, and Decisions album. Okay. Now, let me get this for you. Okay. Okay. Jaguar Wright, not just Jay-Z's backup singer. Okay. Let me get this. What it is. Okay. Jaguar Wright, not just Jay-Z's backup singer. The events leading up to the release of her debut album, Denial, Delusions, and Decisions, are far from such chance happenings as bumping into your neighbor in the grocery store or ordering the same dish as a coworker in your company's cafeteria. But soulful crooner Jaguar Wright likes to think of the development of some of her songs and how her career fell into place as being coincidental or matter-of-factish. That was one of the biggest surprises I ever had in my life. She giggled about her backup singing appearance on Jay-Z's recent Unplugged MTV special. Let me read that again. That was one of the biggest surprises I ever had in my life. She giggled about her backup singing appearance on Jay-Z's recent Unplugged MTV special. Jay called on hip-hop band The Roots to perform with him, and Wright just so happened to be down with that crew. So she ended up providing live vocals for the hooks on such Jay tracks as Heart of the City, Ain't No Love, and Girls, Girls, Girls. I went and started listening, beefing up on my Jay-Z material. We only had one real rehearsal with everybody there. I did what I do, and I wanted to make sure I was going to bring something to the show and not take away from the show. It was the first hip hop unplugged in so long, and it was Jay-Z, and it was my family. I wanted to do my family proud, and I wanted to do Jay proud. As one of the first artists to emerge from their MCA imprint Motive, she's done the Roots proud with Denial, Delusions, and Decisions. Those three things are something everybody has in common, she said of the title. Sometimes we play the fool, sometimes we fool people. It's a very simple and basic story, she said about the LP's first single, I Can't Wait, which features fellow Philadelphia native Bilal. I wrote a bunch of songs, one I knew I wanted as a duet, and I called a friend and he said, sure, talking about Bilal. So I'm not going to read the rest of that article, but I just wanted to pay attention to the Jay-Z part. She says that was one of the biggest surprises ever in her life. And when she said that she had to go brush up on her Jay-Z material. Why would you go brush up on something if you knew this person, you've been singing with this person, you know, this person done took a box cutter and ripped your damn side out and all this. I'm trying to figure out, when did that happen? Because right here on this, you sound like a little high school, a little fan, a schoolgirl crush. It was Jay. This was Jay-Z. I went and started listening, beefing up on my Jay-Z material. We only had one real rehearsal with everybody there. So when you sung on Heart of the City and Girls, 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 that was during that live Unplugged. That was it. That is all. That is it. That is all. Exactly. During that time, she was married to her first husband, Sam, and pregnant with her second son, Sam Jr. I know that because we have an article that I'm going to read, another one, where she is pregnant interviewing with the person she was interviewing with. So when was you getting cut with box cutters and knocked upside the head when you were married to somebody and pregnant? I'm confused. And here, right here, you didn't even know Jay-Z when you did this Unplugged special. All you got to do is go back and Google and look through things, you guys, and find these articles. This was written in 2002. She said this was one of the biggest surprises I ever had in my life. She didn't even know that she was going to be singing on Unplugged because she just happened to be with the Roots when they called, or when they were called upon by Jay-Z to do this Unplugged special. And so he said, okay, yeah, you got the backup singer. Okay, yeah, she can go ahead. And then once he seen that she could sing, okay, good. Yeah, we'll use her. But that was it. That was it. That's where the buck stopped. Right there. It didn't go on to no album. It didn't go on for no tours. She's not even mentioned in the credits on the album with that song. Nothing. So this is what I don't understand, why people don't just go back, look and find out this information instead of sitting there and letting this woman lie on their platforms for clicks and views. Now, if y'all run around and get sued, that's on y'all. Don't be trying to run around and snatch videos down and do all that, because them clicks and them views and that little bit of money that y'all making just from these lies, I hope it was worth it. Anybody can tell. You look at this and you listen to this shit, anybody could tell that this woman is lying. I mean, come on.
It's going to be Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me. He's got it on tape. Just like Diddy, it's going to be the women that get them in the end.
Sean, I hear you. Sean says, hey, Sweet Pea in chat, I think it's sweet that you can do this unbiased when she was just saying on her show that you scammed Quay. She blocked me after I said that you didn't scam anybody. Thank you, Sean. And Jag, I know good and goddamn well you are not talking about nobody scamming anybody. And how dare you even speak down on my name when I have done nothing but try to give your ass grace. I have never talked about you. I have never spoken anything ill of you. I have stayed away from the content about you. But girl, that's why I came up on your ass tonight with these receipts, because you've been running around here telling a lot of lies, lady. A lot of lies. You said that Jay-Z took a box cutter, honey, and cut you up on the side of your goddamn body, girl. Then you said you was pregnant. Then you said you watched him whoop on Beyonce. Like, you have said so many things about this man. It's not a wonder why your ass ain't sued and he ain't got your ass tied up in a lot of litigation. But see, like I said, a lot of these content creators, they want to go viral. They know that you bring views. They know that people are going to watch their videos. You even over there singing, child, on somebody's channel, honey. He trying to build up his little network. She just over there just having a concert, child. I said, who is she singing to? Just over there, just going at it, honey, going in. But girl, Sean, I ain't worried about her talking about me or saying anything about me, because my reputation, with all the shit that people talk and say about me, and it is not as damaged as hers, okay? Her credibility is shot. All the shit that we done seen this woman go through and do on YouTube, child, you don't have nothing to be saying about anybody. She done made up all types of situations and made up all kinds of storylines so she can be relevant on YouTube, okay? YouTube, right? She's lied on Diddy. She's lied on. It's just a coincidence that Diddy is in the news, that Diddy has these cases. It is a coincidence that she said the things she said, and boom, he's going through whatever he's going through. She has not done anything but repeat shit that we've already heard. I done said this over and over and over and over and over again. She's done nothing but repeat things that we've heard that are rumors, or things that we've heard as gossip back in the day. She's just bringing this shit now because a lot of, newer generations and people that are new to YouTube or new to social media have not heard these things. And they ain't never heard of no fucking Jaguar Wright. We all know that sensationalism sells. We know that drama sells. And I'm not even about to sit up here and drag Jaguar, because I could drag her from front to back, left to side, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to throw out the information as I see fit. And girl, you know good and goddamn well, Jay-Z has not touched you. He ain't put nothing in you, in your mouth, in your nothing. He hasn't done any of that. He ain't took a pencil and cut your ass up. But you knew to steer clear of actually saying yes when that person asked, are you saying that Sean Carter, you trying to say Jay-Z cut you? He actually assaulted you? I'm saying he knows what he did. Girl, cut the theatrics. She's just a liar. Everything she said, she has lied. She has lied. That's one thing she's consistent in doing on here, is lying. Okay. Now, if I already did a video about this months ago, where we went down the rabbit hole and connected the dots and showed how she's a big fat liar. Her age at the time of things that she says she's seen, some things that she's claimed to be around, she wasn't even thought of, born, or maybe wasn't even a teenager. We'll give her 12 or 13. Claimed to have known Tupac. Okay. Claimed to have been with Cat Williams. She's been with everybody. Been everywhere. Been at every industry event. Been in closets, I guess. I don't know. I guess she's going next say she was at freak offs too. She's been everywhere. Wasn't even in the industry a hot minute. She was on MCA's, that label Motif or whatever it was called. And they was only up and running for a hot minute. A hot minute. She was not in the industry long enough, honey. As long as it takes for an omelet to brown, that's how quick she was in and out of that goddamn industry. She didn't go to no parties and big ass industry events. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Child. She also said she was with Gerald Levert. Like, come on. Gerald Levert, how? You was a baby when Levert was running around here. Girl, that's not even in your age category. That's not even your time. But people will listen to it and they gravitate towards drama. Like I said, this whole thing with Diddy and Jay-Z, a lot of people want to believe it because he's been winning. They've been winning for too long. Like, shit, let's hear some tea. Let's hear some shit about these. You know, that's what haters do. You don't want to see people at the top for too long. So that's why a lot of people would choose to believe rather than to side eye or to, you know, but people that is real, that got some goddamn brains or got any sense or wherewithal about them knows that she's lying. You could tell, you could smell a rat. And see, I ain't checked. That's just goes to show you how I ain't even checking for Jaguar. I had no clue, had no idea that she was even speaking my name. Why are you speaking my name, ma'am? Don't you got enough? You got enough going on out here. You got enough going on with all your little interviews, all your little, you know, concerts you're doing. Why are you speaking about Quay and Sweet Pea? Why would you even know anything about Quay and Sweet Pea and what's going on with me? Why would you even know anything like that? YouTube is your life. You need to take a break. You need to get off YouTube. You need to go sit your ass down somewhere for you to be knowing what's going on with me, who Quay is. How do you even know about that? Girl. Child. Like how? I have no clue as to what I didn't even know she had a channel to be speaking on me, Sean. I had no clue. How she know anything about a Quay and a this and a that? A Quay? Who scammed Quay? Girl, shut your ass up. All them cash apps and all the shit that you done scammed out of people. You got your nerve to be talking about somebody scammed somebody. Girl, where's the damn products that you were supposed to be making? What is it that she was supposed? What was she made that she was supposed to be selling? Did anybody ever get any of that shit? Child, you ain't got you, the very one out here taking ashes and throwing them all up in your face, rubbing your dead son's ashes all over your body, and you talking about somebody scamming somebody. Girl, bye. I don't think so, ma'am. Exactly. Her whole career is her whole social media come up is a scam. Okay? She claims to be so talented. Everybody claims that she can sing so well, but still, and yes, she had to become drama and create a bunch of drama in order to go viral. Her music wasn't good enough. Her sound, her soulful sound wasn't good enough. Again, these are lies. Look at this
Sean
shit.
Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that's for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. I know what
She been sitting up here being dramatic for so long. Y'all let her get, I got the scars to prove it. Girl, acting. I hope they sue the fuck out of your ass. I hope that, yep, my. Isn't that interesting? It is interesting, Real Jag. It isn't it? Why are you over there speaking my name, Real Jag? What you know about me and Quay, Real Jag? What you know about that? You don't know nothing about that, do you? To be speaking. What you speaking on me for? Real Jag. I stayed away from your content. I don't even speak on you. What you speaking about? What you in my business for? What you know about my business? Girl, nobody cares about time you moving somewhere. About time you moving somewhere, honey, but I wouldn't call moving up on YouTube. You're on YouTube, ma'am. I wouldn't call moving around in YouTube about time, but honey, you won't be up for too long. By the time Sean Carter gets a whiff of these lies you've been running around here telling, I don't think you're gonna be up for too long, boo. You ain't gonna be up for too long, honey. We knew she would get a whiff of it and bring her ass around here. We knew that, honey. I ain't never been to no penitentiary, honey. I don't have to be worried about that, baby. I ain't never been in no penitentiary, boo. Honey, you got warrants. Let's hope they don't catch up with your ass. They'll be catching up with your ass sooner than enough. Moving around on other people motherfucking dime. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. What are you really doing with yourself? Living off of other people's money? What are you doing with yourself, girl? You're not doing nothing but creating storylines, creating drama in order to go viral on YouTube. Okay, yes. You really moving up. Taking ashes and throwing them all upside your head. Yes, you are moving up. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Somewhere in the bushes, thinking about me, honey. Thinking about me, boo. You're moving up, but still you was over there talking about Sweepy. I ain't never had your name in my mouth. What the fuck was you having my name in your mouth for? Girl, bye. But we're not going to do that, honey. We're going to go like this. Because I'm not about to be going back and forth with weirdos. But what we do know is that this shit right here is a bunch of lies. These is bold-faced lies right here.
A box cutter.
These is bold-faced lies.
It's just as bad as the Diddler. And I know that's for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. I know what a box cutter feels like, going into your skin and ripping you. I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
Girl, you wish Jay-Z knocked your ass upside the head. You wish. Look at how she was running. Let me show y'all a picture of Jaguar. What Jaguar looked like back then. Okay, this is okay. Let me show y'all something. This is what we're saying. This is what we're gonna say. Jay-Z took a box cutter to. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is what Jaguar Wright. Now, I'm going to give her some grace. I'm going to say, okay, we're going to do this one. Okay, maybe this one. Maybe this one. Okay. We'll give her the delusions, denials. We'll give her that cover. We'll give her that. We'll even do this little sultry thing here. But that's who Jay-Z took a box cutter to and sliced her up. Or no, he put a gun to her head and said, bitch, sing. Seriously. See, now I'm not taking anything away from her talent. I'm not taking anything away from her career, the little time that she was in the industry. The lies is what I'm calling out. She know damn well, and Winter Witch says that Jag is an artist and they are naturally theatrical. She cannot help it. It's in her blood. There's a difference between theatrical and a lie. That's not theatrical. Is when you are acting, you have a little drama with you, you're a little eccentric, and maybe we like, oh, that's just how she is. No, a bold-faced lie is when you say somebody put a GUN to your head and said, bitch, sing. When? Before or after she did this interview saying that she didn't even know Jay-Z? Is that that's the only question that I'm asking. She looked okay back then, but she wasn't no Aaliyah. She wasn't no Beyonce. Okay? Jay-Z had to pick of the litter. He was picking between Aaliyah, Beyonce. He wasn't dealing with no Jaguar, the likes of a Jaguar Wright. Why would he have to take a box cutter and threaten her or cut her up with it? For what? She was willing to sing at the drop. She's willing to sing at the drop of the dime. Even now, she sings at the drop of a dime. Why would anybody have to take a box cutter and threaten her to sing? Or take a gun and threaten her to sing? Bitch, sing. For what? Okay, anime, sing the song like I told you. Like, so we anime now. When people are interviewing her and she say these things, where's the fucking pushback? Because I would be like, okay, I'll let her say what she's going to say, right? And then I'll come back and say, okay, so what was the context? Why he said that? Like, what was going on that made him say that? Like, where y'all was at, what y'all was going over the music, you wasn't getting it right, or what? Like, I'm trying to figure out why he had to go to those lengths. What was you doing that made him say that? See, people just let her say it and then they just move on to the next thing. If somebody was sitting their black ass on my show and they said some shit like this, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to stop you and I'm going to have to ask some questions. If somebody, come on, y'all. Come on now with the bullshit. Now, somebody sitting in front of you and they say some shit like this.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the devil. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. You know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape.
Now, when that person said, are you saying that he put hands on you? I'm saying that Sean Carter knows everything he did to me. He's got it on tape. What the when did he take the shit, girl? Y'all was only together for a hot minute. Y'all did the Unplugged and that was it. That was the last time you ever sang with that man, was in any presence with that man. You ain't never did shit else with Jay-Z after that. Period. He didn't bring you. See, this is no questions asked. Well, why didn't he bring you when he was on tour and he was singing that song? How come he ain't bring you up? Why he do this here? Let me show y'all something. Why he do this? Why he do this here? If let me see. Why he do this here? If you was so, you sung that song so good, why did he do this? Why he didn't bring you out when he was singing this song on tour or anything? Why did he have? And now, see, this is her problem with Mary J. Blige. I'm about to show you right now.
Thank you.
17 years ago.
Put your hand up, we go side to side with this. It's so fucking soulful. It's so soulful. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. Oh, yeah, I see it coming down your eyes. Gotta make the song cry. Good dude. I know you love me like cook food, even though a nigga got a move like a crook move.
That's the problem. Right, Real Jag? Ain't that the problem right there? That's the problem that you have with Mary J. Blige and Jay-Z. That right there. Because he never acknowledged that you were better than her, that you sung better than her. We know you sung better than, we know Mary can't really sing, but Mary had the look. Mary could make you feel like she could sing because she had the look. Back then, Mary was that girl. Okay. I tell people all the time, tried to wear my little quick weaves with my little big curls. Child, you couldn't tell me I ain't had that Mary J. Blige down. But that's her problem. Her problem is that right there. Then you had Jill Scott moving in the neo soul community, blew right past Jaguar Wright. Because see, neo soul, when neo soul was popping, Jaguar Wright was in that movement. She was right at the cusp. She just was with the wrong label. And a lot of them was on the same label, but they went right back past her. When they MCA folded, Diddy took Jay-Z, Diddy took Mary, Diddy took a lot of these groups and people that was with MCA, but they didn't take Jag. You can go look it up. You can look these things up. You can look up people's what labels they was on and what year and all that. I'm telling you the truth. This is what she's upset about. She's upset because why you think she got it out for Diddy and Jay-Z? These other women, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Mary, they all went off to do big things. She didn't get that chance. They didn't pick her up. They didn't take her on that ride. And this is what they do. They will take ones that really can't sing, but they're marketable. They look good. They can sell records based off of how they look because we are a shallow society. We don't care about talent. We care about sex sells and what looks good. And a lot of rumors are that I was getting ready to say it, Stormy. There's a lot of rumors. The real tea is that Jag has some mental issues. Jag was difficult. Jag wasn't really easy to work with. She had a little attitude. And we see how she acts on YouTube. Look how she went off with Solar and threw all the fucking ashes all over herself. Look how she acted in that goddamn police station. Officer Ramirez! So how do we know how she was acting in the industry with people that could make or break your career? Sometimes you give people a little bit of money. She had the little Coca-Cola commercial. She was trying to come up a little bit. And then maybe you start smelling yourself and your britches get too big and you get too above yourself. And then you start thinking you a diva before you really a diva. Just because you can sing a little bit. They like, man, we don't care about that, whether you can sing a little bit. We got people like Mary. We got people like Jill. We got people. Look at Jill. Jill wasn't a looker. Jill was heavyset. But Jill still could sing. She had a little sex appeal to her. But she probably wasn't as difficult. Again, she was a marketable. She done went on to do movies. She has had a great career. Meanwhile, Jag is running around on YouTube, running from YouTube channel to YouTube channel to YouTube channel to YouTube channel, making deals with YouTubers, starting channels, getting channels revoked, getting channels terminated, going from platform to platform, going from state to state, running from state to state, running from bond. What is this? Bond officer to bond officer. Girl, what the fuck? Honey, we just going up with Jag's words, honey. She ain't no Jay-Z, honey. She ain't no Jay-Z, even that Unplugged special. She didn't even know him. But he took a what? He took a box cutter to the side of her. He put a gun to her and said, bitch, sing. When and where? I'm trying to figure that out. When and where did he do this? When he did all this? Before or after that he had Mary J. Blige singing on tour? Child running around getting channels terminated, running from this couch to the blue couch to the purple couch to the red couch to the yellow couch. Piers Morgan said, you will not, I don't got nothing to do. Nope. Jay-Z, Beyonce. Yep, I'll take it down. You ain't gonna fuck my career up, girl. No, ma'am. But see, these other YouTubers, they'll go ahead and take it because any kind of money is good money for them. Any kind of views is good views for them. Like I say all the time, Jag is not my content. I don't do Jaguar content. I definitely don't. She's just not my cup of tea. I don't sit and entertain lies. I'm just not that type of person. I smell a lie a mile away, and I'm not about to just sit here and let you lie to me because I'm gonna call you out. Like, girl, you know damn well that's not true. She couldn't sit on my couch. She couldn't sit on my show. She couldn't sit no fucking where and lie to me. I'm sorry. She just couldn't. Half of y'all be in these comments acting like she's a truth teller. Protect Jag at all costs. Why? Because she running around saying shit about the industry that we all know? Thank you for your Cash App, Kim. I appreciate you. She's saying shit that we all know, all rumors that we've all heard. It's just entertaining. But there's no way that she could sit and stare me in my face and say that bullshit that he took a box cutter and sliced you up or took a gun or got you pregnant, all these things. No, I'm going to bring out your own words on you. Now, I'm going to go into this other article. This was an interview that she did with A Do Right Woman is the name of the article. It's by Carew F. Daniels, okay? Now, this was on some type of forum, like a board, a message board, but it's basically a copy and paste of this article, okay? These are Jaguar's words, all right? So I'm going to read this. Again, her words. Jaguar Wright is too many things. Literally, she's an artist, a wife, a mother, a survivor, a homegirl, and most importantly, the latest songbird to fly the coop from Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Jay's autobiographical debut, Denials, Delusions, and Decisions. It dropped on Motif MCA January 29th. This was back in 2002, this article. It is a provocative brew of soul and incisive lyrics that will hold its own among the commercial successes of her musical cohorts, like the Grammy Award-winning rap band The Roots and multi-platinum selling Wonderkinds, Jill Scott, and music Soul Child. While the rest of the world is still trying to figure out if there's something magical in the Philly water, Jag insists that she wouldn't dream of living anywhere else. I couldn't leave Philly to save my life, admits the 24-year-old classically trained singer and songwriter. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Jag doesn't have to travel far, especially when her brawny, gutsy, broad demeanor has won her a following from coast to coast. In addition, her vocal prowess invokes the spirits of the late Ella Fitzgerald and the eclectic stage power of 70s soul vixen and godmother of rap, Millie Jackson. Soul sisters who weren't afraid to let people see them sweat. I don't pull any punches and I keep it real, she explains. That's what makes me different because I say what other people are afraid to. Essence.com let the tape roll while Jag opened up about her liberal use of profanity, surviving abusive relationships, and being compared to label mate Mary J. Blige. Now, see, I ain't lying. I told you she was on the same label as Mary J. Blige. Okay. She was on the same label as Mary J. Blige, MCA. Okay. So when MCA folded up, like I told you, they took Mary J. Blige. Who took Mary J. Blige? Puffy, because Puffy had Bad Boy. And that was around the same time Uptown Records, MCA, Clive Davis was, he was snatching up Puffy and all of this shit was going on around that same time. That is why she talks so much about Clive Davis, Puffy, Jay-Z. She's mad at these people because this is what happened to her career. They did not take her and make her a star. Okay? She feels like she was better than Mary. She could sing better than Mary. Why did they take Mary and they didn't take her? All right. Okay. I love your album. Now, this is the interviewer saying to her, I love your album. It's very gutsy and raw. So raw that you've been criticized by some for your use of profanity. Do you think it will hinder your progress in the biz? She says, that's what I sow, and anybody who knows me knows I'll cuss you out in a hot minute. But if I need to sit down and talk sense to you, I've got a vocabulary and I can use it very well. My album is all about the denials, delusions, and the decisions that we go through in life. I tried to pick the stories from my life that I thought people could relate to. I don't make music for children. There is a clean version for kids, but I make grown folks music because I'm a grown woman. I'll be 25 this year. I'm having my second child. I'm married. I got a mortgage and 2 cars. If kids can pick up something from my album, then that's cool, but it's not meant for them. So let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. Do we have everybody in the chat? Are the Jag fans in the chat? Those people that, never want to hear the truth, don't want to see her own words. Okay, I guess she was high or drunk, or that wasn't the real Jag. That was the fake Jag in this article here, right? So she's saying in this article that she's pregnant with her second child. She's married, got 2 cars and a house. Where's Jay-Z cutting her up with the box cutter? I'm sorry. Where is he putting the gun to her head and said, bitch, sang when she knocked up with somebody else's baby at the time that she was belting that song out? At the time that she was belting that Unplugged special song cry out, she was pregnant. So I'm confused. When did she get pregnant by Jay-Z? When did she get beat up by Jay-Z? When? You was pregnant and married. I'm sorry. I'm lost. And again, these are her own words. These are articles from 2002, around the same time that her album came out and she sung the special. This is what I'm trying to understand. I've been ignoring you in the chat. I have been ignoring you, but my moderator was nice to you and spoke to you. But we're not going to play these games in my chat. We're just not. We're grown people over here. And if you can't sit back and just enjoy the content without being a troll, we're going to block you. That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so then she says, okay. Philadelphia has the industry on lock with the success of acts like Jill Scott. Now, this is the publication going on. Philadelphia has the industry on lock with the success of acts like Jill Scott, Bilal, Music Soul Child, and The Roots. What's up with the resurgence of the sounds of Philadelphia? And so she says, you know, people ask me, and all I can say is it's always been there. We've been there, but we lost our time. We had our slot and we lost it. There have been brief peaks here and there, but I think when success hit Philly the way that it did, a lot of people got selfish and started harboring things for themselves. It became very cliquish in Philadelphia. What I've learned is that after being left out of the game for so long, we did what we should have been doing all along, living up to our city's moniker and getting back into the brotherly love spirit by doing the music together. You don't know how proud I am to look and see people that I call my friends that are not just my coworkers building an era together. It's amazing. You recently nabbed a commercial deal with Coca-Cola. That's remarkable because you're relatively unknown to mainstream America. Tell me about your involvement and what the deal entails. Like everything else in my life, the Coca-Cola deal was completely unexpected. You never know who's watching, and that wasn't nothing but God. I'm telling you, God got some plans for me because he's hooking me up. Coca-Cola has been extremely supportive. They say that they're happy with the commercial. The commercial is set up sort of like a Black Lily, the open mic session at the 5 spot in Philly where Jill Scott, Music, The Roots, and Bilal jump-started their careers. The Roots serve as my band, and they announce me, and I come out singing What If from my album. The commercial drops the first week of February, so that kind of makes me a Coke spokesperson. How do you feel about the comparisons to your label mate, Mary J. Blige? Now, here is the tea here. I knew that was going to happen. It was inevitable. I've been compared to Mary J. Blige, but I really don't see the comparison. I understand why they do it, and at least they didn't compare me to somebody who didn't sell records. I can't complain about that because the girl is successful, and hopefully some of that good luck will rub off on me. She has done what she has done, but she's not me. I'm not trying to be cocky, but nobody can compete with me because in order to compete with me, you would have to be me. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody else be a better me than me. Have you two had the pleasure of meeting? Our first serious meeting was at the Jay-Z rehearsal for his MTV Unplugged show. I think it could have been a potentially bad situation, but I'm a professional and I gave her respect because she's a veteran. Now, before I go farther into this, before I even go farther into it, what has she said about when she met Mary J. Blige? I want y'all to let me know in the chat before I even expose this part. What did she say about meeting Mary J. Blige? Okay. And what has she said about her and Mary and how she responded to Mary? Please drop that in the chat. What was the interaction between Jaguar Wright and Mary J. Blige? Now, she says that the first time she ever met Mary J. Blige was at the MTV Unplugged. Now, why do you think that Mary J. Blige would have been there? Why was she with Jay-Z? Could it have been, was she going to be originally singing? Now, wasn't there supposedly something that happened backstage that thought she was going to be singing, or she was supposed to be singing? Or please drop it in the chat. Oh, T says, something happened backstage. Now, I heard Mary, not so nice, but I don't know. Let me know. That's one person saying it. Let's see if anyone else has the same information or something to add to that before I say what happened. When they met, what did Jag say happened? Because she has said so many things, hasn't she? Okay. But I thought they both did open mics at the Lily beforehand. So first off, I don't think that Mary J. Blige they did a sing off or competition. I don't even know if Mary J. Blige had even really been at the Black Lily. I know a lot of the neo soul acts used to go there. Like it was an underground type thing. I don't even know if Mary was in that scene, because really at the Black Lily, it would be people like Jill Scott, Floetry, Music Soul Child. It would be Kindred, the Family Soul. It would be people like that. Jag, I don't know if Mary was in that whole scene. Okay, because Bilal, it was artists like that. I don't know about no sing off child, but this is what she said in her own words. This is what actually happened. All right, so our first serious meeting was at the Jay-Z rehearsal for his MTV Unplugged show. I think it could have been a potentially bad situation, but I'm a professional and I gave her respect because she's a veteran. Okay. So now she just said right here, she gave Mary her props and said, Mary is a veteran. Okay. So how did you escape a potentially bad first encounter with the queen of hip hop soul? Jag says, it's no secret that Mary J has been known to have a nasty attitude, and I ain't no easy customer. I ain't no pushover. She came in looking at me. I was not looking at her because I was there to do my job. When it was time to go over a certain part of the song where we had to open our mouths at the same time, I gracefully played the back. I said, this is your song. You did it with Jay. I think that what you do is incredible all by itself. I don't need to be all on top of that. So I'm just going to throw in a little filler here and there because that's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm going to let you do you. And she looked at me and said, okay, and laughed a little. So it could have been nasty, but I think I handled it very well. Did you hear that? She told her, you go ahead and sing it, child. I'm just going to play the back. That's what she said. She said, I'm going to play the back. So then the interviewer says, yes, you did. Because she said, I guess I handled that very well. He said, yes, you did. Now back to you. Congrats on your pregnancy. I've seen you live and your shows are always so animated. I was floored to see you giving the same energy in your performances despite your pregnancy. Are you concerned that being an expectant mother will affect the momentum of your career? No, I'm not worried about my career because I am who I am. The only thing that's going to stop me is if the doctor puts me on bed rest. After my son is born, he's due May 7th, 10 days before my birthday. Samuel Douglas Odom Jr., he's going to be named after my husband. He's going to learn how to work at a young age because he'll be on the road with me. Side note, Jaguar's eldest son, Giovanni, is 9 years old. So see, at this time, Giovanni was 9. Sam Jr. was in her stomach. So let's unpack that. You already had a 9-year-old son, right? You were 25, 24-ish. They said she was 24 going on 25 around this time of this article. You had a 9-year-old. So that made you what? 16 when she got pregnant with Giovanni. So if you were around that age, you got pregnant with Giovanni. I'm still trying to figure out, when did Jay-Z get you pregnant? Did he get you pregnant after Sam or before Sam or after Giovanni? When did you get pregnant by Jay-Z? You were already pregnant with Sam when you was doing the Unplugged special. And then this person said he went and saw you at your live concert and you were preggo. You were preggers in that concert because he said you were always animated at your shows. And he thought that you weren't going to be as animated, but he was glad to see that even being pregnant didn't stop you from doing a great live show. When did you get pregnant by Jay-Z, ma'am? You said that you were pregnant by Jay-Z. I heard it. Everybody else heard it. You also said that you just got beat up by Jay-Z, or he took a gun and slapped you upside your head and said, bitch, sing, or took the box cutter. When did all these things happen with Jay-Z? I'm trying to figure this out because 2002, between 2002, 2004, he was dating Beyonce. They was doing crazy Bonnie and Clyde. And then they did, what was it? Crazy in Love, I believe. When did you have your tryst with Jay-Z? But see, a lot of y'all going to feel the heat and feel the pressure when they get to suing around there. See, Jay-Z sat back and let people just talk shit, him and Beyonce, because they have better things to do. Probably half of the time, they probably don't even know what the hell she was doing. Who this person said, look how people get. They get upset. Oh my God, we all know that's not what you said when you first came in here. But look what this says. Oh my God, we all know she lied. This is getting out of hand. If she is so irrelevant, then you should be talking about something else. Let's move on. I hope you're not getting paid to do this. Bye. First of all, you should not downplay lies such as these. Okay? You shouldn't downplay this, okay? This isn't a little white lie. This is
Carter is just as bad as the Diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me, and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. It's going to be the woman that get him in the end.
I'm sorry, but y'all can't keep putting mental illness out on this. It's not mental illness when she's able to go and travel and be on people's platforms and sit there and do interviews. People with mental health issues do not just keep going from platform to platform to platform and having interviews. No, people are doing this because they want to go viral and they want fucking views. So the same way you're upset at me about exposing the truth, you should go over there and be upset at those people for allowing her to sit down and lie. That's the part that I'm like, don't come over here and get mad at me because I'm pulling up words that she spoke and articles back from 2002 where the truth is being told. Those are her words. I'm just bringing out her words. It's not my fault that people don't do their fact checking and they don't go look and try to fact check any of the shit that she's saying. Ain't nobody going to ever be able to come and sit on my show or channel or whatever you want to call it and tell me no whole bunch of lies. And I just sit there just so I can get some views. I'm sorry. I could have been did that. I could do Jag content every day if I wanted to and try to get views. That's just, I have integrity. I don't want to sit and talk about a bunch of lies and a bunch of bullshit and try to pass it off as though it's true. We all know this shit is a lie. This is what but when you first came in here, Winter Witch, that's not what you said. You said that she's dramatic and that she is an artist. So, you know, she's a little dramatic or whatever words it was that you used. That's not what you said. So now you're saying that we all know she lied. So we all know she lied. So we just supposed to just let her lie. Oh, that's Jag. She just lying. Come on now. That's you? Okay, well, I'm going to block you on here too. I'm going to block both of your, since you want to say that's you and you have two different profiles that you're in here typing from, I'm blocking both of them. See, you guys are weird. I ain't about to sit here and play with y'all. Like, stop. Sam's POV says she also wrote a book and said good things about Jay. It's not just about it. That's not what this is about. This is not about she said good things, she said bad things. Oh, we're mad because she said. I'm not mad about whether good or bad. I'm not a Jay-Z fan like that. I'm just pointing out that she lies. You know, that she tells lies and people sit there and entertain it so they can go viral. That's all I'm pointing out. It don't make no difference to me whether she lied or not. I don't give a fuck. Y'all want to watch it. Y'all love it. So, hey, y'all love it. I like it. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put her on my platform and let her lie because I would be asking questions like, okay, so when did all this go down? Because I read an article where it says that you didn't even have any rehearsals. Y'all, you know, the first time you met him was at, you know, the Unplugged, like boom. So when did you get pregnant? Or when soon as she said she got pregnant, I would have been on that shit. Like, well, when did you get pregnant? Because wasn't you pregnant with your son when you was doing Unplugged? I would be asking those questions. But some people be having secondhand embarrassment. When they're put in those uncomfortable situations, they don't know how to confront it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, changing her story, that's all a part of lying. When you lie, you don't know whether you told this story last week or you told this story yesterday. You know, you don't know which story. You got to keep up with the lies. She probably don't even remember she did these interviews. Because if she did, she wouldn't be saying half the shit that she's saying. All you got to do is go Google and pull shit up and you'll find it. I mean, this is ridiculous. So I'm not even going to go into the rest of this article because, you know, all the rest of it is just the same, you know, her talking about, well, you know what? We'll read it because there is some other things talking about her husband too. So I'll finish it. All right. So let me get back to it. Okay, so being on the road can be tough, but I'm sure it will be great training ground for your son. What's the craziest thing that has ever happened to you while you were performing? So see, that's another thing too, because didn't she say that she was on the road, with Common, or who was she on the road with? And they supposedly did something to her. But so you was having Giovanni here is saying that you was touring and you was having Giovanni with you, along with you. So was he present when you supposedly woke up and somebody's thing was in your face and all of this? Because in here you saying that you was taking Giovanni with you. Child. Being on the road can be tough, but I'm sure it will be great training ground for your son. So Giovanni was touring with her. So, what is the craziest thing that ever happened while you were performing? She says, oh goodness. One time at a Halloween show, I showed up in an all black netted see-through dress, and I fell over a speaker out on the stage. My husband damn near freaked out when Bilal and me simulated sex on stage at a show. Okay, I will read that again. What is the craziest thing that ever happened while performing? She says, oh goodness, one time at a Halloween show, I showed up in an all black netted see-through dress, and I fell over a speaker out on the stage. My husband damn near freaked out when Bilal and me simulated sex on stage at a show. So you acted like you was having sex with Bilal on stage and you knew your husband was in the crowd. Well, consider yourself blessed to have such supportive men in your life. Your album talks about being in an abusive relationship. Do you speak from personal experience? Yes, I've been in abusive relationships. I've had it all happen to me. I'll never forget when one of my boyfriends whooped my behind and literally threw me in the closet. For 2 days, it was just me and the hangers. I also had an ex-lover completely destroy my self-esteem. I've had men cheat on me, and I actually tried to rationalize their cheating. If you were to discover your man was cheating on you, how would you handle it? I would ask him why. First, because that's the question nobody asks. Everybody's so worried about who, what, and how you did it. I'm not saying that I wouldn't be hurt, but I would have to know how he felt about me, if there was anything that I did to make him cheat, and if we could work through it. Now, if he continued to lie to me after that, then he's got to go. But if he came back with some really honest answers, then that's something to build on. I can't be upset with someone for making mistakes because Lord knows I made enough of them, and I don't have the right to judge anybody. The question is, why do they make those mistakes? What part did you play in that mistake? Is there a way for y'all to get past it so you won't have to go through it again? Relationships and love takes time, takes work. At this point in my life, I'm just trying to learn how to be more understanding. Understanding is so important because once you have it, you can be at peace. Besides cheating, what is the worst thing a man can do to you? Jag said, the worst thing a man can do to me is lie. I appreciate honesty because I was such a liar in my relationships when I was younger. I'm not going to say that I went around making up stories, but sometimes I did it depending on who I was trying to get something from or hurt. I broke myself out of that because lying is such a nasty habit. People who don't tell the truth are people who are not comfortable with themselves and the things they do. And I promised myself I wouldn't be that way. Now, ain't that some shit right there? Ain't that some shit right there? Not Jag talking about being a liar. Said that she used to lie when she was young. I did it depending on who I was trying to get something from. I broke myself out of that because lying is such a nasty habit. She said she was trying to lie to get something from people or trying to hurt people, so she would lie. People who don't tell the truth are people who are not comfortable with themselves and the things that they do. Well, I'll be damned. At 24, you've weathered some storms and persevered. What was your therapy? She says, I've had therapy, but what brought me through was when I looked at myself and said, you are so much better than this. What is wrong with you? I literally beat myself up in the mirror one day, and when I looked at myself, I hated what I saw. For 5 years, I was too chicken and didn't want to admit it until I looked at myself and said, stop being a punk. I freaked out so bad that I went on a drinking binge for a week and a half. I went through my own self-intervention, and when I came out of my drunken stupor, I said, you are one of the most incredible people you will ever meet. Now show the rest of the world. Now see, look at this shit. She was lying even back then. Look how she lied and then told another lie. She said that she was a liar, told the man she was a liar, and then lied. How a liar tell a lie and then talk about lying? Woo! Child, this is a diabolical liar right here. This is a diabolical liar right here, child. Okay? Now, I'm not going to lie. D. McClure says the music industry, Hollywood, and the political parties are all run by pedos. That don't got nothing to do with Jaguar Wright lying. And see, that is what y'all do. That's what I tell people all the time. One thing don't got shit to do with the other. The pedophiles and all the shit goes on in Hollywood. The weird shit has nothing to do with Jaguar Wright lying and saying that somebody took a box cutter and sliced her up with it, or took a gun and put it to her head and said, bitch, sing. But because people like to hear the drama and they know that one thing goes with this, they all assume that everything is truthful, or they give her a pass and allow her to say the lies because she's saying some truths. She's mixing truths with lies. But she's not actually a person that has seen any of this shit. I'm sorry, but Jag, I know you ain't been at no freak offs. I know you ain't seen no Harvey Weinstein shit, no Jeffrey Epstein shit. You ain't been present at no freak off, none of that. You weren't there. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call you out. You weren't there. You weren't. When you were in the industry, you were a family woman. You had 2 kids and a husband and a 2-car garage, or 2 cars, like you said in this damn interview. You were pregnant with Sam Jr. You had Giovanni. He was 9, and you was running around taking him with you on your little, tours or events that you were going on. Your husband was also going. He was in the crowd. Now we did hear about that one event where she was cheating on her husband and he had to come. What was that? I think, did he tell that story or somebody told that story where he had to come, and I guess he had to come with the Roots or who she was cheating with. But she was very promiscuous. Okay, we know that because we've seen her on YouTube be very promiscuous. We've seen her turn tricks on YouTube. Okay, we've seen her out and about and pick up a white man on live. Okay, we all saw that. So my whole thing is, when you sit here and you are a witness and you're partaking in these lies, what is going to happen when Jay-Z, Diddy, these people get tired of letting this woman slide? Are they going to come after your channels? Are they going to come after your videos? Are they going to send cease and desist? Because a lot of y'all just don't, you don't care. You don't care what she says. You just let her talk. Just let her rip. I don't hear no allegedly. I don't hear nobody saying, these are her. This is her saying this. Now, I heard the guy Popcorn, the shit she was on, the Popcorn channel, the other white guy, he did say, these are her words. This is Jaguar Wright. We don't have shit to do with this. Okay. He just basically, I want to go viral. I want the goddamn views. I know the bitch is lying, but I just want the views. And that's what it all boils down to. These articles right here prove, and they are her own words. She was pregnant. There's no way you can't. Okay, so he ran up in you and got you pregnant while you were pregnant? Come on. At 24, you've weathered some storms and persevered. What's your therapy? She said she was in a drunken stupor. Okay, so somebody asked you, how did you overcome some of the roughest times in your life? And she said, I went on a drinking binge. I went on a drinking binge, and then I self-intervention myself. And when I came out of my drunken stupor, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, you are one of the most incredible people you will ever meet. Now take your ass out there and show the rest of the world. That's some psychopathic shit right there to say. That is narcissistic at its best. You having a problem. You done did some shit wrong, and now you're pacifying yourself in the mirror. Narcissist. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. That's the shit she do up here. I'm not saying I'm not what most people think. Because they asked her, okay, so, and the world wants to know, who is Jaguar Wright? I'm not what most people think. People see you once and they get an idea of who they think you are. And I surprise a lot of people. What they don't realize is that I'm a humanist. I love people, life, and living. I truly enjoy learning from people and only hope that my life would be a decent representation on what striving for something good is. It's weird for me because here I am, a street girl from the projects and straight ghetto from the heart. Kool-Aid, mayonnaise sandwiches, and all. At the same time, I know what it means to be rich in life, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. I also know what it's like to be spiritually bankrupt. It's all a simple twist of fate, and it's a continuous repeating cycle. We all have to learn to make good decisions. I'm also smart enough to know that life is funny and there are so many lessons that we learn and so many things that we miss when we don't pay attention. I'm just trying to find my way through. I'm trying to be a good mother to my kid, a good wife to my husband, a good daughter to my parents, and a good artist. I'm just trying to move forward and do whatever business God has planned for me. I'm in a hard business where women get the short end of the stick all the time. And so far, I've been treated fairly decent. I'm just thankful to be here, rocking and rolling. And like I said, this was an article written by Carew F. Daniels for Essence magazine. So these two articles were credible, okay? Essence and TV. You can't get no more credible than that. And they were her own words. So again, when did she have time and when did it come into play where Jay-Z did these things that she said he did? As I said, she was upset at Mary, Jay-Z, Puffy, Clive, all of these people because when MCA went kaput, they did not take Jag along for the ride. Other artists got a deal. They went on to be great. They went on to make millions, and she did not. But we do not know the ins and outs. We don't know why she was left behind. In this article, you hear her saying that she was having issues. She went on a drunken stupor. Okay, when you went on this drunken stupor, were you at work? Did you have obligations? Did you meet your obligations? Like what was you doing? She says she had an attitude. You know, she was a diva. Could she have been hard to work with? Did she think that she was worth more? I mean, she had the little Coca-Cola thing. You see how Tyrese, back in the day, that's what Coca-Cola was doing. They was giving people little commercials. People was singing, showing a little neo soul off. She didn't go and make that pop. Nothing else happened after that. It was like she was like a rocket or one of those little 4th of July sparkler things. It just goes up real quick and it just fizzles out just as quick. You know, she watched Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, all these women. These were the same artists that were around the same, their careers were all taking off around the same time. So I can imagine being jealous, feeling resentful, and just not having that appeal or that aura. And then, some people that are promiscuous, they will be promiscuous because, they have low self-esteem. So they throw in themselves on everybody, having sex with everybody, having relations with everybody, because they're trying to get in where they can fit in. And it's like, no matter what I do, no matter how many people I sleep with, no matter where I throw my body at, I just can't get a deal. I just can't come up. But I'm watching Mary. I'm watching fat ass Jill. She even got a motherfucking deal. What is it going to take for me? And I can sing. Think about that. The girl could sing. Why didn't she go on to be greater than what she was? You have to be able to sell records. You got to be marketable. She definitely had the theatrics. You know what I'm saying? She definitely, could sing. And when they put a little makeup on, she did look half decent. But again, what was it about her that just she did not have that appeal to cross over, to get her to that level where a Mary is, or where a Erica went, or look at Erica. Erica blew up back then. She called Tyrone. She was it. Her whole aesthetic. If they could market that and pass that, they could have, they didn't even, I guess maybe they didn't have nothing to work with, to mold her, to try to shape her, to push her out there. When you look at her, what she was given, her aesthetic, it was really kind of plain. It was bland. Erica had her wraps, her big, jewelry, and her whole, that whole 5%er look. She had that, queen and all of that, the head wraps and the unks and all that shit. Jill, even she had the big afro and the sultry, being known for being sexy and sultry, but can sing her ass off. Even though she was big, she still was sexy and sultry. But then when you look at Jag, it was like, it did look like it was hard to package that up and sell that. So you have to be, it's more to it just, going and being a viral sensation, just singing. It's more to just singing. You have to look the part, act the part, be the part. And if your attitude is fucked up too, that just makes it even worse. And shit, I ain't the best looker. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm not saying that I am, and I'm not coming down on her looks. I'm just saying, even with, like my products, with marketing, my labels, when I first had the first set of labels, I noticed the difference with how I sold products versus the newer labels that looked a little bit more professional and the containers were a little better. When I stepped that up, my sales increased. So it's the same thing. It's about how things look, how you market a product. And when you're a singer, a rapper, or anything like that, you are a product. You're a talent. We have to market you. You're an object. Whether people like it or not, even a person, you're still an object. So branding, marketing, you have to market that. Heather says, I just randomly came across your channel, and on the topic of hair, I was wondering if you knew a friend of mine, Jess McGutney, Jessie Curl. Loving your live so far, and congrats on your success. Thank you, Heather C. And no, I don't know Jessie Curl. I don't. But thank you. Thank you for coming to the channel. But, I just really feel like the YouTubers and content creators that entertain the mess, y'all gonna feel the fire when they start handing down cease and desist and lawsuits. Don't think that it's not coming, because she just stepped over. She just went a little too far. That last TikTok and saying that he took a box cutter and trying to show that he cut her up, that's just too much. Maybe they just, okay, she said I got her pregnant, or she's a little, disgruntled about her career. They just overlook that. But when you start insinuating that he actually put hands on you and assaulted you and actually harmed you, because you see these other lawsuits, and see, that's the part that I have about these lawsuits, these Diddy lawsuits and different things. People that are victims and people that are really coming out, these people are really victims. This shit really happened to these people. And you got people like Jag, just because you see these lawsuits and you see these people getting money, or you saw Cassie's lawsuit, you think you're going to say these things and they're just going to bow down and give you some money. You got another thing coming. They are not going to just pay you because of the lies. The shit that is being said, the reason that they paid is because it was true. Diddy paid Cassie because he did that to Cassie. It was no way around it. You got this big idea, I guess, in your head that you're going to tell a bunch of lies and get people to pay you. They're going to just pay to get you to be quiet. And you keep running with it. Well, I must be telling the truth. Ain't nobody sued because they ain't had time and they didn't give a fuck. But now you done went too far, and I think they about to start suing, girl. I think you about to start they about to start slapping your ass with some lawsuits, because this one was just a little bit much. Every channel she went on, lying without allegedly seeing Jay-Z's lawyers. Crazy. And then didn't she try to say that she was connected in some way to Busby? And then I think Busby said, no. No, ma'am, you are not connected to me. So, that's the only gripe that I have. Again, I don't have nothing against Jaguar Wright. I don't know if that was her that came in here earlier. I don't know if it was a troll. I believe that when Sean said that she talked about me on her channel about Quay and all of that, I believe Sean Davy Way. He don't got no reason to lie about that. My thing is, Jag, why you even sending anything about me? You shouldn't have my name in your mouth at all. You shouldn't be comparing me to you. You shouldn't be, when it comes to my previous situation, you have warrants and shit, girl. I don't. You running from the law. I'm not. So, child, please. You shouldn't be talking about anybody scamming anybody, any money that anybody has gotten, because you, my dear, are the biggest scammer on YouTube there is. All these storylines that you have had day in and day out, week after week after week, play after play after play. You admittedly have ran plays. You and that other girl, who was that girl she was with, admitted to running plays on people. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I could have been running on and you know what I'm saying, debunking the shit that she says. I could have been did that. I did a video on some of the things that she said and proved that they were lies, just like I'm doing now. All you got to do is go get the articles from back then and you will be able to put it together as well. This girl ain't spend no time with no Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't stick nothing up to her neck and do a goddamn thing to her. He was running around with the likes of Aaliyah, Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Shit, maybe even Maya, maybe even Rihanna. Who knows? Carrie Hilson. Who knows who he was around there with? But I'm damn sure he did not have to deal with no goddamn Jaguar Wright. And like I said, Jaguar Wright, she was giving it up easily. He ain't have to stick no box cut. He ain't have to do nothing to get her to do shit. The way she would just easily, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you were simulating sex on stage with Bilal. I don't think that, and your husband was mad. Your words, ma'am. I don't think anybody would have had to put anything up to you to make you do shit. You sing at the drop of a dime now. You probably did the same thing back then. Ain't nobody had to put a gun and say, bitch, sing. You were delighted and thrilled to sing the song Cry for Jay-Z. And again, that article We already heard she was a backup singer. That is the title of the damn article. Jaguar Wright, not just Jay-Z's backup singer. She wasn't no forefront, you know what I'm saying, on the front row. She was a backup singer for the Roots, and she just happened to be there when Jay-Z called upon them to do the MTV Unplugged. She just happened to be singing with them. He didn't even know who she was. I'll be damned if you're going to sit up here on YouTube and lie on that man and say that he took something and tried to slice you up. Ma'am, now you're just going too far. You're just doing too much. That's just too much. She can't sing anymore. I saw a recap from DR's channel when she was singing Happy Birthday and it was basic. Jaglier, get a job begging on YouTube. Ain't it a loser? And that's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, you could never ask me, what am I doing? Girl, I work every day. I work a 9 to 5. I run a business. Okay. I run a YouTube channel. I run classes, YouTube classes. Honey, I do a lot. I'm a videographer, honey. I can make documentaries. Okay. I have a hair channel. All right. I make hair care products. I'm a mother, like a whole host of things. I do a lot. I don't just sit up here and peddle false narratives. Correct. She was on the phone with Essie Berry last week on live and stated Sweet Pea scammed a dead woman, etc. And I said, Sweet Pea didn't scam anyone, and she blocked me. Exactly. Like, girl, what the fuck is you running around saying things that you don't know anything about? Stop lying. That is all you do is lie. Lie, lie, lie. When are you going to get tired of lying? I don't have to scam anyone out of anything. I am a business owner. There is no reason for me to scam anybody. I have the damn Cash App receipts to prove everything that I was given and everything that I do. Anything that you've been given, ma'am, was always a scam. You have set these people up from the time you stepped on YouTube. Everything down to Legina saying she was R. Kelly and a daughter. R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. You knew that girl wasn't no goddamn daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Like, come on. Tarnishing that woman's legacy. You seen her on TikTok or wherever, and then told the truth that you met her somewhere in a rehab or some facility or some shit like that, and you knew you was going to run this play. You already knew that girl. Other people might have not known her, and they may have seen her from social media, but you knew her. Remember, you said that with Tokyo Tony when you was up on a live. Y'all was up talking and ranting back and forth, and you said you met her at a facility. Like, come on. I don't have to get up here and make up lies to do what? So people can keep donating to my Cash App? You couldn't even keep a fucking, what is it? DoorDash. You couldn't even keep a card through DoorDash or Uber. Scamming your mother's money and doing all of this on YouTube. Moving your mama from state to state, house to house, apartment to apartment, staying in a fucking Airbnb, going to that place every day knowing that you was squatting in the damn place, trying to lie and pass it off as a place that you was moving to. Like, girl, all the shit that we can say that you did and you got the nerve. Now, I'm going to tell you about this Essie Berry situation. I don't have a thing against Essie Berry. Essie does not like me over some shit that we went through years ago about something that I didn't think was true. And see, when people don't like when you say things, and sometimes you have misunderstandings and disagreements on live, that is old and it's water under the bridge for me. I have nothing against that woman. I don't want to stir up nothing with her. I don't have nothing to do with her. However, I would hope that she would ask me or come and find out what's going on before she allows anyone to peddle any lies or pass off false information. Because I did not scam nobody. I don't have anything to do with that woman dying or none of that shit. So keep my motherfucking name up out of that, Jag, because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You should be the last person up here talking about what anybody got going on. Anytime you take ashes. Now, and like I keep saying, I don't even know if those was her ashes from her child, because I wouldn't even put it past her to have some fake ass shit or acting like it was his ashes. How did you take that many? And if those were your son's ashes, you damn sure ain't got no more left. Who takes dead person's ashes and throws them all over themselves in a fit of rage? Again, y'all keep thinking that, Jack. To me, that smells like a ritual. Ain't no motherfucking way. And then now all of a sudden you see her going on this panel and that panel and mainstream shows, and she back trying to sing. Who knows what the hell her ass try to conjure up over there, and it fucking backfired on her ass. Ain't no goddamn way you took some dead ashes and threw them on your ass on a live. Solar! It's, disgusting. Yes, totally disrespectful. But then at the same time, want to talk about Giovanni and her son and want everybody to feel sorry. And whoa, it's his birthday. And da, 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 da. Girl, you don't care nothing about that boy. You took his ashes and threw them all over the place. Again, y'all sit up there and let her have her moment. She wouldn't have a moment off of me, because that would have been the first motherfucking thing I asked her. Yo, why you throw them fucking ashes off? If I ever had the chance to talk to Jaguar, like sit down and actually have a fucking interview with her, there are so many things I would have just, why did you throw them ashes on yourself? Fuck all that sitting on the couch talking about celebrities. Bitch, I want to know, why did you throw those ashes on your body like that? What were you trying to accomplish? Why was you up on live taking showers trying to prove to people that you wash your ass? Who has to turn on the shower water and let people hear the shower running because it's a rumor that you don't wash your ass, that you wear diapers and all this type shit? Who got fucking rumors about them being in a jail cell with dirt, with blood and shit all through the cell, where you wasn't wiping your ass or you wasn't cleaning up after yourself? That's the type of shit that's going on about your ass on YouTube. I think I should be the last person you should be worried about. Okay. Yeah, I'll drop the link, but I doubt if she's here. I'll drop the link. We can put the link there. Now, I don't go back and forth and argue with people now. That is not something that I do, but I definitely would love to ask her that. So, Jag, if you're here, why don't you come through and answer a few questions? Because, why? Oh, you got your products, Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to say the person's name, but they should be getting theirs any day now as well. The dreadlock stuff. Yeah. Yes, honey. I need to know. Like, hit that link, Jag. Why did you throw them ashes all around? You want to know about Quay and you want to talk about me being a scammer, girl. I don't have nothing to scam nobody. I don't have to scam nobody, honey. I'm a business owner. My shit is up there on Walmart, on the Walmart site, girl. I don't have to scam a motherfucking soul. I'm not interested in scamming nobody, but you are. That's what you do. That's your lane. That's not my lane, boo. The ultimate disrespect. Took those damn ashes and threw all over the goddamn place. Yes, honey, be looking for them products. She should be getting it any day now. Honey, I packed those things up nice and neatly. Did you see the little container that I put the baking soda in, and the picture that I posted on my, I sent you in the email. Those little containers are so cute. They come with the little scooper, even though she's not going to use the scooper because you just not going to be, that ain't going to pour out quick enough. You really just going to take that scooper. You're going to just take that top off and just pour it, child. But I thought they were cute, because it is a little, it's a little jar for the baking soda, and it just looked cute. Now she might, like, if you want to do a little touch up and put it on, maybe you will be able to use it. I don't know. If somebody else is doing your hair, maybe you'll be able to use the little scooper, but I just thought it was cute, and that's what I'm going to keep putting it in. So yes. And then she has the detox, the apple cider vinegar in a jar. Then she has her tea rinse in a jar. She also has her shea. Ooh, she gonna love that mask. That shea powder mask, honey. Ooh, and that oil, fenugreek, almond oil. Oh my God. It smells so good. No damage. Products packed tight. Yay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Woo. And you guys, that I actually put the detox product. That was the first one that I put on the website. Woo. I was so excited to put that up there on no Walmart. But I also did the Shopify thing. I'm having a little trouble with that. I think the shop is up on Shopify on the shop app, but I don't think it's showing as Soul Sister. I think it's showing as my store by accident. So I will be fixing that when I get off the live. But yeah, we going up, y'all. Our next stop is Target. Yes. That's our next stop. Target. Yes. Amazon, all of the things. We're going to be everywhere. We have to maximize our, reach. We have to get out to as many people as we can. I did my thing on YouTube. I think I did as much as, I can do here, so I have to start branching out and going other places, even though people still hit me up, and I have like customers that are now returning customers. They use my products. They're not using other things. This is my core base right here. I got to branch out and get new people, because this thing has to go global. We got to get it out there. Yep. And we're going to be doing a pop-up shop soon when it gets warmer. I also am going to be doing the flea markets. My first one, potentially, I'm putting the date. I think I've been speaking with the people at this Cowtown place, and I'm thinking on the 16th of January is going to be my first. The 18th of January is going to be my first flea market trip, and then it's going to be every 2 weeks after that. So yeah, I'll have a table with them and I'll be selling my stuff there. So yeah, you guys, I'm on a run. And you guys remember I was looking into the store. Now remember that, right? And everybody said, oh, she ain't got no store. It wasn't that I didn't have a store. It was that it was too big. Remember the one that I had the paperwork, everything. I was about to sign. I had the lease, everything. Okay. He did the lease, had my name, everything. But when I went there to start looking at how to put the sinks in and all the stuff that I wanted to do, it was just too big. It was like I was rushed. I was like, he's talking me more into this than what I really needed. Like, I don't need all this space. So I went across the street to this little village. It's like, they remind me of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like something like that. It reminds me of a Hobbit, like the way they look like little cottages. Okay. And it's like the sidewalks are cobblestone and everything. And there's little stores, like one lady, she sells candles and hand soaps. And then this other lady sells art. And it's like a little artsy place. And then this other person does like vegan shakes and food and all that, right? So in the summer, they have little festivals and people have their tables out. So the lady has a shop available for, rent. It's only $300 a month. When I tell you that is a perfect budget, it's a perfect size. It's not huge. The only thing is it does not have a sink hookup in there. And I'm not sure if I would be able to put one because you guys know I want to be able to do hair treatments in there. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to put just one small sink in there. Now, I did speak with her the other day, and she said that the unit that I was interested in should be available in April. So, that is right on time. That's spring. That's my birthday, Mike's birthday. That'll be a great birthday present for me. So she told me to get back with her in April. I feel like that's giving me more time to get things together. So that would be a perfect spot. It's small enough and it's not big enough. It's just right. And then they have their own little community website where it's like a marketplace type thing. And people go on it. And, if they're interested in it, they could go to your website. It'll link to yours. They have a calendar of events where they have, if they're going to have some type of festival or pop-up shops. So it's a great little community. So I'm hoping to be a part of that by April. So yeah, I got a lot of things going on. Jag. Okay. I'm not just up here peddling fucking storylines on YouTube. Remember, she said everything is content. She gets with these men and have these online relationships. Girl, you ain't got no business sitting up here talking about me to no goddamn Essie Berry. Jag, you don't know me. And then you're so fucking wishy-washy. 1 minute you over here in my fucking chat trying to talk to me, coming up on my shit but you must have got mad about something that I said. You didn't like something that I said. So now you're going around saying that I scams a dead woman. How the fuck do you know that? You always somewhere lurking, watching shit. Your whole fucking life is YouTube. When you got a child, you got a son out here that you don't even have a fucking relationship with because you too worried about YouTube. Fucking weird. You might got the rest of these goddamn people out here, these YouTubers, falling all over your ass trying to get you on their shows and get views and shit. I don't give a damn about you. I don't need nobody need you to get views or let you come up here and lie so I can go viral. Like, girl, no. Because when them lawsuits start getting handed down, I want to see what everybody do then. I want to see how y'all respond and how the fuck y'all act then. You gonna believe that Sean Carter got a video of everything he did to her? He's got a video of everything he did to me. Girl, shut the fuck up. Jay-Z ain't do a motherfucking thing to you. He's got a video of everything he did to me. I said, this bitch is a fucking liar. She just been lying, boy, since she came up here. And then, child, when Diddy ass got arrested, that was all she wrote. Girl, everybody. Oh, Jag wasn't lying. Oh, everybody owe Jag an apology. An apology for what? She ain't said shit that wasn't nothing nobody else said. Jay-Z's next. Him and Beyonce's next. And then just because somebody come out and say something about Jay-Z, oh, Jag is right. See, Jag, no, I wouldn't put it past that Jag was motherfucker that put the person up to say. And here it is. Now, I am not saying that an autistic person cannot be assaulted. But I'm sorry, I do not believe that now that I've seen the victim and I've seen who this is supposedly supposed to be about. I do not believe that woman, that girl was 13 and was assaulted by Jay-Z or Diddy. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. Now, again, mental health issues, things, that doesn't mean that a person can't be assaulted. But I'm having a hard time believing that a 13-year-old autistic child was able to sneak out of the house, be driven down to an MTV Awards show. Somebody let her off blocks away from the place. She still managed to walk there and get there. Wasn't let in, but she watched the show on the Jumbotron and then went from limo to limo asking to go to an after party. And then Diddy's driver actually say, you know what? Yeah, you look like his type, and took her along. I just don't believe that happened to her. I just don't. Now, if it had been anyone else that they put up there, I could have entertained it. But once I seen that she was, an autistic white child, I just didn't believe it. I'm sorry. I did not believe that. Out of all the women, now I know that they've been accused of being pedophiles and they like kids and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that she was victimized by them. I just don't. I don't believe that Jay-Z did that to her. I just don't. After I seen that interview, I was like, no, this didn't happen. This didn't happen. But they want to still keep going with that lie because people just don't want to see that this man is successful and him and Beyonce are a power couple. People hate that shit. Look at what they're doing to me. People don't want to see me make it. They don't want to see me win. People much rather hate on you than to see you win. Now, they are millionaires, billionaires. People tired of seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce. Shit. The other day they posted something and I said, we tired of y'all. What was it? The Christmas card or shit? Beyonce, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you peddling shit, selling shit. Now that doesn't mean that I don't like her. I don't like her. I'm just tired of them. Like, let somebody else have a chance. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of Blue Ivy getting up there doing Mufasa, doing this. First she was doing a concert. Now she's Mufasa. Let somebody else's children do something. Let them have a time. That's how I feel about the Carters. I'm sick of y'all. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that y'all successful, but I'm sick of the Carters. And then with all of this that was going on before we seen that the white girl was an autistic little white girl, I was like, shit, you being accused of, and you going out here looking at Mufasa and all this shit. We want to know what the hell's going on with these allegations. We don't want to see shit about no halftime show and all. We want to know what the hell's going on. But then once we seen, I said, oh, and then the dad said, no, this did not happen. I said, oh, but that's again, these news outlets, NBC, good and goddamn well that girl was not assaulted by Jay-Z. Y'all need to stop. Y'all could have vetted that a little bit better. Why would you put that shit on national primetime TV? They covered up her face for what? She grown now. She ain't 13. Now, if we see the dad or we do, I'm pretty sure then we gonna know who the girl is. What you hiding her for? You might as well have to show it. That's what we like. No. We want to see. You might as well show her face. But they went along with it. Why? Ratings. Oh, this is going to make good TV. This is going to distract everybody from the drones and the alien conversation. Let's put it up about Jay-Z. Now he's being accused. Like, come on. It's like, y'all know that girl she was not touched or harmed by Jay-Z or Diddy. I'm telling you, this is the time period that we are in. Y'all just love mess. Y'all love mess. They don't care whether it's a lie or not. Just child entertain me. Tell me the biggest lie there is. As long as it's entertaining, I'm gonna. And now, when y'all find out that these things are lies, y'all don't take the shit down. They ain't even gonna take it. Look at the what is his name? The Lionel Show or whatever. The guy that had the girl up there that was saying she was Jane Doe in the Diddy case. Well, remember, she came out and said that, oh, she was lying. It wasn't her. Did he take the video down? No. Now, he did do another interview where she tried to clean up her lies. But what does that do? What does that mean? You lied and you still got the shit up there. Why? Views. I know it's a lie, but at least I had her cover, at least I had her come out and tell the truth. But I can keep the video up because I want y'all to see that she lied. So see, that's the excuse to be able to keep the shit, because I came out and did another retraction video. Child. I don't know what's real or fake anymore. Not a picture of that child walking around an award show after party. Not one person see. Exactly. Not a picture of her. Nobody remember her. And my thing is, who would have driven a 13-year-old autistic child down into the city? So, she was white and she probably, came from the suburbs or something like that. Who would have got her there? They would have had to have a license, so 16 or older. I can't see no 16-year-old driving down into the city and didn't go with her to the award show. You know what I mean? So like if it was another teenager, I could see them going with her. So this means that another adult must have taken her. What adult would take an autistic 13-year-old and drop them off? And didn't even drop them off at the venue. Dropped them off blocks away. And she walked to it? I'm not believing that. I have a hard time going along with that. I just, no. So, the person that took her allegedly is not alive anymore. Right. How coincidental. Oh, I have a thought about the 13-year-old, only about who would have driven her there. If she was being trafficked, the trafficker would have driven her there. But did she say she was being trafficked? I don't think that was part of her story. The part of her story was that she was driven there by someone that, I think the way she's saying it, like someone she knew, that she was cool with. Like, I don't think she said she was trafficked, right? Like if she was being trafficked, then I would think that she would have went there to be given directly to Diddy and them. Like they would have handed her off to another handler. I don't think being in a traffic situation, they would have driven you to blocks away and let you walk to the event, right? And stand out there and, look at the concert on the Jumbotron, and then you go up to each limo and try to get to an after party, right? So I don't think it was a traffic. It couldn't have been a trafficking situation. That's just my train of thought. Like, if it was trafficking, she would have been handed directly over to Diddy and them, right? And she wouldn't have been there for no enjoyment, like looking at the event and trying to talk to the celebrities and all that. She wouldn't have been out there with all that. She would have been right to business. They wouldn't want nobody to run the risk of seeing her. She would have been ushered behind the scenes and all that. That's just how I look at it, you know. So that's it, you guys. I did drop the link. Doesn't look like the real Jag. That probably was a troll, but she did say those things that she said about me. But who gives a fuck? I don't care. I won't be checking for Jag. This shit I did, it'll stay right here and it won't go no farther than this. I won't be doing no other posts or anything talking about what she said about me, because it's neither here nor there. I have more important things to do than chasing around a has-been. A has-been that career never even got off the fucking ground. Child, Barbie, we had a profile that said the real Jag. They was trying to act like they was her because Sean Davy Wade came through and said that Jag was over on Essie Berry's channel or her channel, or I think it was Jag's channel, and she was on the phone with Essie Berry, and she told Essie Berry that I scammed a dead woman, which was Quay. And Sean said that he went in the chat and said, he commented in the chat and said, Sweet Pea didn't scam nobody, and Jag blocked him. So the real Jag profile came over here and was like going back and forth with me for a little bit, just said a few things back and forth. We're not sure if that was the real Jag, but we kind of think it wasn't, that it was a troll. But either way, I'm still on her ass about saying anything about me to Essie Berry, about anything about a Quay and about a dead woman, because that's the farthest thing from the truth. Quay donated money to my channel, and that was that. She donated money to my groceries, and that was that. She ain't never donate no money to no second motherfucking giveaway or none of that. We don't have no receipts of no giveaway that was supposed to be taking place. None of that. We never talked about a fucking giveaway. The first giveaway, she paid the money. The person got their stuff. Golden Child is the person that got the damn products. She's in the chat right now. Quay donated $150 to my groceries. When I said, oh, girl, I'm trying to get these groceries. I ain't worried about no goddamn giveaway. If I'm telling you, I send you a request to help me with groceries, you turn around and decline that request and say, no, girl, here go to $150. I'm giving it to you, but you're going to do a giveaway with this, not groceries. Like, who, what? So I was supposed to say, okay, I'm going to take this $150 and do the giveaway and not get groceries. How? We never planned to give away. I believe she purposely did that because she wanted to make it look like, oh, I gave her money for a giveaway and she didn't do it. She did that to be able to have that narrative. I could show the receipts right here. I send out a motherfucking thing, say groceries. She send it back, declining it, but then send me the exact same amount of money. 1 minute later, here go $150 for a giveaway. What? I thought that she realized, I'm like, okay, this is just a little cross in the thing. She realized that I'm using this for groceries, because that would have just been common sense. If I sent you a request that says $150 for groceries, you decline that request and turn right back around a minute later and send $150 and say, keep this, sis, for a giveaway. What? I just told you, can I borrow $150 for groceries? You said no, but here go $150. That don't make no sense. Does anyone know the COD? I don't know what that means. What is COD? Oh, is it the data? Something of death? Cause of death. I think they said natural causes. Something like, maybe, I don't know, blood pressure or something. I don't know. She was heavy set, so I don't know. But I know I don't have nothing to do with it. I was over here minding my business, child. Her being up for days, hollering and screaming and doing whatever the hell she was doing, that was her business. I don't have shit to do with that. That was like, what? A week? The thing her and I went through was like, what, a week or so before? And exactly, T. Oh, wow. Sad prayers for her family. Stress kills, leave people alone. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, if a person is up for 3 days nonstop on YouTube, going back and forth, that screams mental issues to me. I seen she wasn't wrapped too tight and I moved on. I have other things to do. You know, it wasn't important to me to keep arguing with that girl because I knew what I was saying was true. And I know, and she sat up here basically and told us, remember, she said, I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care what receipt you got. I'm going to believe Mama Sabrina. I'm going to go along with Mama Sabrina, whether she's lying or not. So when she told me that, I said, what the fuck I'm going to go back and forth with this girl for? She just basically told me, I'm going along with Sabrina, period, regardless. You just showed me proof that you sent her products, even after she lied and told me that you didn't. You just showed me all of the receipts that show she got 2 shipments and a 3rd one. Sean was able to put it all the fuck together. He watched my video and seen what really was going. So that means that everybody else could put it together as well. I'm not about to sit here and argue with you after you told me I'm going along with Mama Sabrina. Okay. Then we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about. Funny how the starter disappeared. No backup anymore. What starter? I mean, these people are lame. You see how the mod? What mod? Who? Sabrina? She been gone. Oh, yeah, right. The one she was right. Sabrina, yeah. She tried to go back and forth with me the other day when I was live. Y'all remember she threatened me and was sending emails and she tried to I'm not worried about that lady's threats because everything I do in my life is right and exact. I don't cut corners. I don't do any of that type of shit anymore. I'm not interested in doing nothing illegal. Everything I do is on the up and up. I cannot afford to do anything. I want to be blessed. My hands have to be clean. I have to live right and do right. I have to do right by people. I have to do right by God. I can't be out here cutting corners. I want to be blessed. I can't serve God and the devil. I can't do evil and expect to be blessed. It don't work like that. So all this shit these people be saying about me, I ignore it because I know what I'm doing. They just obsessed with my personal life, obsessed with what I got going on, what kind of programs I get or what it is. Anything that I've ever gotten in my life, honey, I qualified for it. Just because a person gets a program or they have, you might, and then I say, how the fuck did you get that? Where do you get this information from? See, a lot of the digging that y'all do, sometimes you go overboard, and I'm going to find out how y'all be getting this information. The shit that you email me and fuck around and say, some of this shit is public, is private. It's not public. So how did you come across that? Any usernames or shit that you get that shit through? They can tell whose usernames access stuff. Just because you know that a person got something, or that doesn't mean that they scammed anything. You could get a program and had them been qualified for said program. So the threats that y'all try to throw my way and send little fucked up messages to me, it didn't work. I'm not moved by any of that shit. And I'm letting you know publicly. I got your little fucked up little threats and shit that I don't feed into it. I don't care. I'm not the least bit scared or any of that because I know me. All my paperwork lines up because I am qualified for anything I receive. If you're not working and you qualify for shit, I tell you right, get it. If you could get something temporary or while you not working and you need help, get it. Especially if you paid into a lot of these programs while you was working. I paid taxes my entire life. If I ever qualify for a government program, best believe I deserved it because I put my fucking time in. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of y'all, I have said this, and in the Bible, y'all want to quote the Bible so much, and a lot of y'all want to talk about how saved and sanctified y'all is. A lot of people forget about these passages that talks about God smiting people down, striking people down, God putting curses on generations, taking people up out of here. God turned Abraham's wife into stone. Don't look back. She looked back, turned her into stone. Y'all forget these type. God is the same God he was back then. He's the same God yesterday that he is today. So you are running around here doing things and thinking you getting over, and then somebody dropped dead. One of y'all dropped dead, and you wonder why you dropped dead. You never know. You don't know what you out here doing. That's why you got to treat people right. You got to do right by people because you don't never know when your damn time is going to be up. You can be here one day and gone the next. I want all that God got for me. I'm not going to end. My life ain't going to be ended prematurely behind you fucking weirdos. I'm not going to sit up here and lose my cool, get my blood pressure all worked up, and have a goddamn stroke or a heart attack behind a bunch of people that I do not know. So I appreciate you, Sean, coming up in here telling me about Jag. You know, I appreciate that because I'm nowhere over there. I don't see her. I don't hear. I don't watch, you know, a lot of these things that are going on. I don't know about it. So I appreciate you letting me know because she is one of those that sometimes she'll pop up over here and be trying to talk to me and want to click the link and want to come and have a conversation. She don't know whether she fuck with me or don't fuck with me. Well, bitch, I'm going to help you. We don't fuck around. Yeah. We not cool. How about that? We don't fuck around with each other. We're not cool. All right. So let me help you. If the waters was muddy a little bit and you wasn't sure and I wasn't sure, well, I'm helping you. We don't fuck around with each other. We're not cool. No, we're not. Now, I don't talk about you. I don't have no content on your ass. You know, every now and then I'll do some commentary like I'm doing right now because I get sick of your lies and I just get fed up and I just can't stand it no more. But on a regular, girl, you are not my content. I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in your life. Everything that you do it's a lie. It's based on just wanting to get views. That I never followed her story or watched all these different storylines. Like, okay, shit, what is it today? Now, some of the shit I know because I happen to watch other YouTubers that might cover it. But actually watching her and going and doing her, fuck no. I don't watch no fucking Jaguar Wright. I don't watch none of these interviews that she do. I don't watch this fake ass shit that she go on this couch and that fluffy couch. No, I don't do that. That shit is bogus. That shit is bullshit material. It's bullshit content. When your 15 minutes of fame is up, honey, your 15 minutes of fame will be up real soon. And then this is another thing, y'all. Now, Clive and all these people supposed to be after her, right? They supposed to be trying to kill her. So you had your ex-husband running all around the world, all around the country, thinking somebody was chasing y'all, thinking Clive Davis was out to kill you. You really had this man believing that, right? So what happened now? So he stopped being after you? Seem like you moving and shaking, you over there on Piers, this channel, that channel, you talking all this shit. You're not worried about your life being you're not threatened. You was only threatened when you was running around in the Uber car and running around in the U-Hauls and all this. But you're not threatened now on all these different interviews and exposing all the things you're exposing. You're not scared for your life? I would think you would be even more scared. Jaguar Wright, child, is a threat to Clive Davis. Broke ass Jag. A threat to Clive and Diddy, Jay-Z. Put the guns in. Sing, bitch. Fuck, why he had to tell you to sing, bitch, when all he got to do is go get married? All he had to do was go get married and take her on tour. He didn't have to knock you upside your head and say, sing, bitch. And y'all let her tell this lie. What was the purpose of it, Jag? Why? If you got anything to say, just answer that. Why? Why would he have to tell you to sing, bitch? Sing what? Song cry? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. He gotta knock you upside your head and tell you to sing that? It do sound like you. It do sound like you crying. It did. It did. She sure did, child. She fell in love with him right there through that song, child. But he wasn't feeling it. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Child, hey Deborah. Child, Jay-Z knocked Jag side of head. I guess that's when he knocked upside her head. That's when she started sounding like that. He said, sing the song like I told you. Woo, child. Why did he have to hit you upside the head? All he had to do was go get married. She was happy to sing it. She was happy to do it. He said, let me go get married because this girl is fucking off the rocker. Child, she thought her and Jay-Z. But Deborah, we just looked at an article in Jag's own words at this interview, honey. Jag was pregnant. She was preggers. She was preggers with Sam Jr. She was married. She had Giovanni. Giovanni was 9. When did you get a chance for him to do all this? So when he knocked you upside your head and said, "Sing," where was your husband? Your husband let this man knock you upside your head. You ain't gonna run it home telling your husband about it. Listen, Jay-Z just knocked me inside my head and told me to sing. Okay. He took a box cutter, he's cut me, he taped all of this shit. I need you to go get that tape. Come on, y'all. Really? Y'all gonna let this bitch play in y'all face? Like, she ain't playing in my face because I know she a bold-faced fucking liar. I said it. A bold-faced liar. A bold-faced liar. Now go run and get mad and go fire up a live and talk your shit because I won't be watching. I'm not the rest of them. I won't be watching, and I damn sure won't be going back and forth with you. I don't care two fucks about you. You've been lying since you got up here, and I've been saying you a liar. Now, I've been saying it in a sweet way, because I am SweetpeaDiaries. I try to be nice and political about things. But, honey, Sean Davy Wade didn't have no reason to lie. So you've been over there talking about me, girl. And now see, I was going to be nice about this. I started off in a nice, unbiased way. But then when I just got that a little birdie told me that you was over there calling me a scammer. No, we not about to do that. Because I ain't never did any unfavorable commentary on you. I always remain neutral and just try to say, how I see things. And then I might just laugh it off like, Jag, now come on. But honey, you're not going to give me that same courtesy. You're going to actually say that I scammed a dead woman? Bitch, what the fuck you know about what I did or what kind of conversation her and I had? There you go again, lying on some motherfucking body, saying some shit you don't know nothing about. All I had to do was go get articles from interviews that you did yourself in your own words. That's all I did. I put the truth out on you. You out here fucking putting lies out on me. Now, make sure somebody, if you have that, Sean, send it to me. Send it to me so that way I can see if I can strike that damn shit if it's on a channel and take that damn channel down as well. Get that one terminated too. Don't be fucking putting no lies out on me. You don't know nothing about me, Quay, no cash apps, no nothing. You don't know anything about it for you to be running your fucking mouth saying anything. I just got a receipt about something. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. This is a new lawsuit. Oh, shoot. This was filed on. Uh-oh. We just got a new lawsuit, y'all. Oh, no. We got a new lawsuit. Diddy. This was filed today. Yup. These are the two that dropped today. Oh, my goodness. Damn. They are tearing his ass up. Oh, my God. What is this? Ooh, LaToya Grayson. LaToya Grayson. Oh my gosh. Delta Airlines. Atlantic Records. What? She's suing Diddy, Atlantic Records, Delta Airlines, Roger Smith Hotel. What is this about? She is. Yup. Well, she can't say that I'm a troll paid by TK because she know me and TK don't get along. So on November 16th, Cassie Ventura. Oh, that was okay. She talked about this person talking about Cassie's thing. And then ordinarily when a lawsuit such as Mr. is filed that involves so this person. Oh my God. Plaintiff now alleges she too is one of the many victims of Sean Combs. Plaintiff can support her allegations and suffered emotional distress. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did she? So she said for decades. A decade of physical. Oh no, she said that. Okay, let me see what this person is alleging. Let me go down to Bad Boy Entertainment, Atlantic. Mike Savage. What is she saying this person did? Oh my goodness. Lord, they are just Delta. What did Delta do? Oh, their ongoing relationship. Oh, because they transported victims. Oh, so they saying that they used the Delta Airlines to traffic the people. They were responsible for transporting and arranging the delivery of this girl and possibly all contest winners. K Jams. Radio broadcast station in Oklahoma, K Jams. Then this hotel. What the hell? Defendants John and Jane Doe's. This parties. Oh my God. It's a lot. Oh, she got her picture. Oh, she put her face in here. Did y'all see the girl's picture and everything? Did y'all see the LaToya Grayson girl? The radio contest. Oh God, I gotta look at this. This gonna have to be a separate video. Oh Lord, we gonna have to do this one tomorrow. Oh, this one is good. This. Oh, she got receipts. Oh, she got the tickets. Ooh, child. Oh, she got the pictures. Oh, honey, this one is she got receipts. Oh, honey, she got the hotel receipts, Atlantic record. She got checks, deposits. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, Oh, honey. Her brother, they won and she was the +1. She got pictures, honey. Oh, she got pictures. She got pictures, child. She got pictures. Yeah. Yep. She got pictures. Oh, look at the waitress. Up, yep. You sent TD Jakes. Where, girl? Where? What is TD Jakes? Oh, this one here is this one got a lot of stuff. Ooh, separate. Okay. There you go. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. This was oh my God, y'all. I gotta do these. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thomas. So wait a minute. Thomas Dexter Jakes. TD Jakes. So TD Jakes is suing this person? Oh, so TD Jakes is suing this person. Yeah, they would just email to me, T. He's suing Dwayne Youngblood. What is he suing him for? Oh, because of the things that he said to Larry Reed. Oh boy, this is a mess, these celebrities. You ever been swallowed? Deformation. Today, he just filed an extension. He lost Blackburn. Oh my God. He need a new lawyer. Oh, Blackburn pulled out. Maybe Busby will jump on it. Maybe Busby. It's too much, T. It's too much. All right, y'all. Oh my God. He's going to amend the complaint. Oh, child. Well, I definitely want to read the one. Oh my God. I see Larry Reed. Oh. I definitely want to read the one, this new Diddy lawsuit. Oh. I would love to just jump right into that and cover it, but I'm tired. I am tired. I have been up all week. Yesterday, I was up late getting all this stuff done with the Walmart stuff, and I still have a lot to do with that because I have to get those. I have to get the barcode thing situated. They also say I might be able to use. I think I might be able to use SKU numbers, and I think my website gives me SKU numbers. So I just have to get that piece situated, and then I will be able to turn on the live situation with Walmart. Right now, I have been approved and accepted and everything. It's all done. I just have to I have to put my barcodes on my products so that way they'll be able to trace, like when people buy. So that way we can do all of the analytical part of it and they can get their cut. I can get my cut. See, and this is another reason why it's good that I charge and my items are priced correctly, because now I'm going to be sharing my profit with Walmart. So if they taking a little piece of the pie, I got to make sure I still get my piece of the pie. And then, you know, the money that you subtract for how much it costs to make it. And they actually do all of that on the site too, because they ask you how much does it cost you to make your products. And I put that information, and then they give you your margin, your profit margin. So they tell you the percentage of what you're actually making as a profit. People think that I'm making all this money. I'm really not, because once I and they actually calculated it. So I know that I was doing it correctly when I told y'all, like, yeah, this is what I charge because this is. So when I had to fill all that out and get approved and do all my paperwork, I knew that I was on the right track because they calculated it and it came out right. So when people be saying, oh, you scamming, how am I scamming something that is a legitimate business? I have to have all my shit in a row. I just paid my taxes yesterday. I just paid my business taxes. And I don't even really charge sales tax. I didn't start charging sales tax until the second month. And I still don't even, they do it on the back end. I haven't even, with the people complaining about the prices, I don't even charge sales tax. If I charge sales tax, it'd be more. So I opted on paying my taxes on the back end, you know, instead of charging my customers the 7% Jersey sales tax. I don't have to charge it. I can, and I have an option. I don't have to. So as long as I pay my taxes when I file, that's between me and my, the IRS. So I just did all of that yesterday, filed that paperwork, and I'm like, I'm really a business. Like I'm a legitimate business. So when people be talking that trash, it's just it's insane. If I didn't have my products weren't right, my ingredients, all that stuff, I wouldn't be on Walmart. They would not allow me to put my products on there. Do you think Walmart is going to let somebody just put fake shit or stuff that's not right on their website? They vet all that stuff. I had to send, man, you have no idea what you have to do. So there's no way that any of this could be a scam. Get that out your mind. Like I'm on Shopify now, the shop app. That's another one that asks for information. Etsy is another one that is asking for stuff. I'm still working on them. Then I got some information about Target. They was like, you might as well do those too. There's no way I would be able to get approved. And Walmart approved me pretty quickly because all my stuff was right. There really wasn't anything that I didn't have. I had all the paperwork they asked for. I had all the information they asked for. I filled it out, did it. I got approved the first time around. So you guys don't entertain that shit when people be saying, oh, she's scamming, she's trying, like somebody, oh, you're trying to get us to pay your bill. Like, what are you talking about? Like, stop. If you don't like the product, don't like it. But stop saying silly things. It's just stupid. Child, I be seeing all these girls on TikTok and Instagram, and they just getting rich overnight with these products. I said, you know what? I'm tired of sitting back watching everybody else be blessed. It's my turn. I got all this inside of me, all this, talent and know-how. I'm tired of getting other people rich, showing up to a job, feeding into somebody else's dream. Don't you get tired of that? Like when we go to these jobs and we report to these businesses, we are helping somebody else realize their dream. They opened up that company and that's something that they want to do. You're helping them. I'm tired of that. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that another year in my life. I want to put all my energy into growing my own brand and realizing my own goddamn dream. Leaving my kids something that they can focus on and have a business and make money out of. You know, I'm tired of that. Sitting back watching my boss, the owner of the company, he's 32 years old. He's younger than me. Watching him and his wife come there with their 6 kids. Big old house, cars, multiple businesses they own, multiple locations at 32 years old. Here I am in my 40s, slaving and working for this and for this little rinky-dink check, and he's getting all this money. And I'm just barely making it. No. And I'm telling them how to use, how to do this and how to get this paid so they can get more money. No, it's about time that I use my knowledge and know-how and energy for my own shit. It come a time in your life where you just get fed up. When you just like, not another year of this. Right. That's what's wrong with black people. Don't want a black Wall Street, rather bash each other. Right. The first thing, oh, it's got to be a scam. Oh, it's a black. I mean, I could possibly be able to, create opportunities for other women. Like this company could potentially be a success, and then maybe we can have franchises, or people could it could branch off and be something like a, like a Mary Kay or Avon. I mean, I don't know, like something where you can become have a business through it or something. I don't know how to put it, but create opportunities for other people, period. But I just want to encourage you, if you have a dream, if you have something that you've always wanted to do, shit, in 2025, make that thing happen. Take a risk. Step out on faith. What you got to lose? Because I'm telling you, we only get to do this one time. We only live once. And when I seen this situation with Big Woman Quay, she was here 1 minute, hooping and hollering, and then the next minute gone. That's how quick life is. You are here one day being talked about, gone the next day, still being talked about. And look at it. Nothing changed. People still talking negatively about her. They still have shit to say that ain't the best in the best light. So people don't care whether you here or not here. They gonna fuss, and they not gonna like you whether you dead or alive. You would think a person die and boom, it's over. Let's just have nice things to say, for the family and everything. Shit, people still talking about that bitch. What's up? That bitch, that she was just as complicit. They don't give a damn whether that woman dead or not. They still talking shit. That's not going to be me. I'm going to leave a mark. So that's all I got, y'all. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. We've been here for 3 hours. Jaguar Wright, to sum it up, child, these articles are, they're from 2002. This is stuff that she said. They interviewed her own words. I didn't make any of this up. You can read it for yourself. All you got to do is search for it, you know. Letting her come on people's platform and just lie and nobody challenges her, I'm just not with that. You know, I think it's okay, you want to get views, you want to go viral, fine. But come on. You know this woman is lying. Telling a bold-faced lie. She know damn well Jay-Z didn't put no box cutter up to her, and Jay-Z ain't put no gun up to her and tell her to sing. Okay? It wasn't necessary. Didn't nobody have to make Jaguar Wright sing. We don't gotta make her sing now. She be ready to belt the shit out at the drop of a dime. So I'm pretty sure he didn't have to make, and nobody ever had to make her sing anything. And she did not have a relationship with Jay-Z like that. She only knew him for a hot second. She met him once. The MTV Unplugged thing was the first time she met Jay-Z. That was it. She did not go on to do more songs. She just did other songs that during that session of the Unplugged. But she was not on no albums. She did not go do no concerts with Jay-Z. She did not sing that Unplugged special no more after that day. There were no more specials. It was only that one. Anytime he sung that in a concert forum or anything, Mary J. Blige was with him. Okay? Jag knows that. But it says a lot about her mental state. Does she believe this shit, or is she really just a liar? Does she believe in her mind that this shit really happened to her? That's a question that we can entertain. Drop in the comments and let me know. Do you think that she really actually does believe she went through these things, or is she just a straight up liar? Drop in the comments and let me know. If you catch the replay, like the video, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Theatricality.